Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Molly Hendrickson with an update from Denver 7.
This week marks 2 months since the STEM school shooting in Highlands Ranch. And after the shooting, state officials announced the creation of a school safety interim committee to meet and develop the right policies for Colorado. That committee has its first public meeting on Thursday, and the work started weeks ago.
We have worked nonstop since the moment of the formation of the committee to meet with everybody around the state who works in any area that is in any way connected to youth dying in school, and talk to them about what does it look like, what does it mean, what's the root cause, why is it happening.
Thursday's agenda includes a review of current laws and current school-based programs. There will be school security experts, social workers, and others speaking.
Right now, crews in Colorado are hard at work trying to put out 3 wildfires. Thankfully, they're all relatively small still. Lightning caused 2, including the Beaver Fire, which is burning in the Roosevelt National Forest in Larimer County. It's burned 85 acres so far. It's 25% contained. Crews made progress on the Tobin Fire in Costilla County. That's near Mount Blanca. Wednesday, the fire was about 50 acres. It's now down to 10. Officials don't know what started this. And the Canyonlands Fire, which is northwest of Canyon City, is also believed to be caused by lightning. It's about 40 acres now.
A foul smell is once again taking over a North Denver neighborhood, and it isn't going away. Last year, neighbors reached out to Contact 7 saying they're ready to move out. And now those calls are coming again. That smell is coming from the DAR Pro Solutions animal rendering plant, which collects carcasses that would have ended up in landfills. Swansea neighbor Victor Gironi says the smell's gotten so bad he's moving to Lakewood.
I was in Vietnam, so I know what dead people smell like, and that's what it smells like. It's horrendous.
We reached out to DAR Pro Solutions and were not able to get a statement from them. We did, however, speak to them last year after similar complaints. They told us they're in compliance with air standards and are committed to being a good neighbor.
Mystery solved. The gray wolf spotted in northern Colorado has now been confirmed as a visitor from Wyoming. Wildlife officers tell us the wolf is from the Snake River Pack, a group that typically dens near the Yellowstone Park boundary. It's not clear how it got all the way down here, but Parks and Wildlife officials have no plans to relocate it. Instead, they'll monitor the area and leave it be. Advice you should follow should you encounter a wolf in the wild.
School districts near Denver will get new additions thanks to marijuana taxes collected. According to our partners at the Denver Post, there are about a dozen districts that will split more than $14 million raised through the pot tax and lottery revenue. Schools will use the money on construction like replacing roofs and expanding other buildings.
Denver is looking ahead to the Men's World Cup in 2026. We're one of the 17 U.S. cities still in the running to host the World Cup games. Thursday, Governor Polis, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock, and local soccer organizations will reveal new plans to sway World Cup organizers to choose Denver for a host city. We'll be sure to let you know what those plans are. When we head up to the mountains, most of us are prepared for lots of traffic on I-70.
Especially during ski season. But Denver 7's Micah Smith tells us about a new project breaking ground Thursday that hopes to ease some of that congestion.
The Mountain Express Lane project will widen a 12-mile stretch of I-70 westbound from the Veterans Memorial Tunnels, where I am in Idaho Springs, to the Empire Junction exit. According to the Colorado Department of Transportation, the goal of this project is to increase roadway capacity, travel time, and trip reliability. The project will also include safety features like rock fall mitigation, enhanced warning signs, safety pullouts, and improved communication systems. This will all be done by converting the shoulder of the westbound I-70 lanes into an express toll lane that will only be used during peak travel times. Now, how will this affect your travel through the area over the next year or so? CDOT says the department is trying to make sure there are minimal driver inconveniences.
We want people to realize that during construction, we will restrict lane closures at night. And we will keep access open on I-70 westbound. As it's open today, we have 2 lanes open today. That will be the case, especially during the daytime and in our high peak travel times.
This project is similar to what's already been completed on the I-70 Mountain Express eastbound lane. The entire project for westbound lanes is expected to be complete in 17 months or late next year. Reporting in Idaho Springs, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
Right now, tiny mussels are clinging to boats, and they're creating a major headache for Colorado Parks and Wildlife. Inspectors say they've caught 51 infested boats so far this year, which is usually the number they find all of a year's time. Park rangers at Cherry Creek Reservoir say mussels disrupt the ecosystem and can clog infrastructure like the reservoir dams. That's why before any boat even touches the water, workers will be checking to see if there are any signs of infestation. If there is, then they'll be sent to another area of the park to be decontaminated.
If there's standing water left on a boat, if it's been left out where one of the areas that they use for bait has water in it, or also if they start up their engine and any water comes out of it, that's a concern for us because we don't know where that water's coming from.
Mussels have infested nearby waters in Utah, Arizona, and Kansas, but so far no reservoirs in Colorado have been infested.
RTD is launching a new program for low-income riders called Live. Essentially, riders will get a 40% discount if their household meets the income requirement. For a family of 4, that's $47,000 a year. For one person, that's around $24,000 a year. Riders can enroll online starting July 29th.
Elitch Gardens is having a sale. Instead of the normal $60 ticket price, Thursday and Friday tickets are on sale for $25. Those tickets are good any day this season. They must be bought within those 2 days, though. We have details on our free Denver 7 app. A new mural will be unveiled in Longmont on Thursday. Colorado artist Gamma Acosta has been working on this piece for 10 months inside the Kensko Longmont showroom. The mural features animals in their natural environment and was commissioned as a tribute to first responders everywhere. If you are new to Colorado, you should know that some of the best cantaloupe in the country comes from a small town just a couple hours south of Denver.
And it's now officially cantaloupe season in Rocky Ford. The fruit is about 2 weeks late to harvest because of the cold weather we saw in the spring. But despite the later date, farmers say this year's crop is still the best yet. You can expect to see Rocky Ford cantaloupes in your local grocery store in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Sounds refreshing on a hot day like today, Lisa.
This is good weather, though, for a cantaloupe growing season. Hot and dry. Right now, we're looking at this point temperatures in the 70s early on. Take a look at the emoji cast. We're going to be near 90 by noon, and it's sweaty this afternoon. Highs right around 95 between 4 and 5 o'clock. So it is going to be a warm one for us, and we're looking at a mostly sunny sky. And this morning, that means things are going to really heat up early on. We should be, it looks like, in the mid to upper 80s, close to 90 by about 12 o'clock. So by lunchtime, it might be nice for a patio, depending on how cool it is. But by this afternoon, 4:30 to 5, you're going to want to get out of the sun. We're going to hit highs right around 95 to about 97 under a mostly sunny sky. Very few isolated storms possible in the foothills later today. 10 o'clock tonight, it is still warm, upper 70s to near 80 later on tonight. And then early tomorrow morning, we're going to drop into the 60s. So a pretty pleasant start to our Friday. Now, tomorrow afternoon, there's going to be a slightly better chance for a few afternoon storms. It puts Denver at about a 10% chance with some low to mid 90s. So taking a look at the Super 7-day, really hot. This is a pretty long string of 90s for us, considering how cool it's been so far this season. The Rockies are back in town, so are our All-Stars. We're going to see some upper 80s by first pitch on Friday for that game, and then upper 70s by the end of it. Once the sun sets, it's going to be beautiful, but still pretty toasty, mid to upper 70s even at that point. Saturday, we're at 92, and this weekend there's going to be a slightly better chance for a few thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday afternoons. So you're going to still find 90s through Sunday with about a 20 to 30% chance of storms. With those, though, the risk of severe weather is going to be lower than what we've seen in the previous couple of weeks. Early next week, you guys, some upper 80s, so it's a little cooler with a better chance for a little rain.
That will be a nice break from the heat. Thanks for watching this Denver 7 Now update.
Check back here later today for another update and download the free Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. Have a great day.